At point guard, Fred VanVleet.
And now, introducing your Charlotte starting lineup. At the shooting guard position, at 6'6", number 2, Lonzo Ball. In the middle, at 7'0", number 5, Mark Williams.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Brian Anderson. What makes this matchup even more compelling is the fact that both of these teams are on a win streak.
There's some extra motivation for both sides. Neither team wants to see that streak end. They want to continue and build momentum.
So the Houston starting five. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's VanVleet in at the point guard position.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Ball passes to Miller. Now here's Williams. Shoots over Sengun. Williams' shot is good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about how Alperen Sengun can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thank you for that.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. VanVleet outside. From 9 feet, here's Sengun. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes.
This is where Sengun can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
That one's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. Ball with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got his second basket on the night.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Van Vliet scanning the floor. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fred Van Vliet.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
To the paint. Here's Miller. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time they met was in Houston.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Bridges outside. To the inside. Şengün with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close. Ball.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Jalen Green.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And so Ball nails both of them. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Miller against Brooks. The drive by Miller, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
You know, in Game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Şengün, no good. Charlotte leading by 4. Ball taking his time here. Ball outside. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 8.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Brooks left side. Shoots over Miller. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Şengün.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Here's Ball. He had 34 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Hits the three-pointer. He's got 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Green, hounded by Ball, and it's hammered home by Green.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Van Vliet against Ball. Here's Williams. Şengün with a steal. Van Vliet misses.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Şengün with a steal. Van Vliet against Ball. Now here's Van Vliet, tightly guarded. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Ball against Van Vliet. Pass to Miller. Ball surveys the floor. 6 on the shot clock. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And here's Van Vliet. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Brooks. Williams grabs the board.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Miller outside. Pass to Ball. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets leading by 5. Miller on the wing. Over Thompson. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith's checked in. Van Vliet outside. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Hornets with the lead. Man with it. Over Van Vliet. The kick out to Ball. Fires from deep. Thompson pulls it in. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thanks, guys. Today, the trade news is coming out of Los Angeles for the Clippers. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his 3-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Green against Miller. From inside. And another basket for Charlotte.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Here's Ware. Here's Williams. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. And now it's an 11-point Charlotte lead.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Picked by Smith. Here's Van Vliet. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Charlotte leading by 9. Williams a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Smith outside. Green against ball. Outside, Green. Smith outside. Clock at 4. Pass to Thompson. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Thompson's got 5 now.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
The drive by man. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hornets lead by 11.
They're really working the paint now.
1:56 left to play in the first. Now Thompson. Pass to Green. Van Vliet outside. 6 to shoot. From about 19, another one falls for Houston.
An all-star in this league. Van Vliet is such a talented player. Still can't believe he went undrafted.
Now here's Ball. He's got 10. Outside, Williams. His man. The Rockets pull it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Van Vliet. Miller against Brooks. Thompson outside. The rebound by Ware. Charlotte leading by 9. Pass to Ball. And stolen by Green. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Ware. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Mann. Miller against Brooks. Miller can't get it to go. Thompson scanning the floor. With some arc, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. There's Ball with a 3. Nails it from 3. Ball's got 13.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Charlotte, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, the Hornets enjoying a nice lead here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Cam Whitmore out there with Aaron Holiday, and it's Eason in at the 3.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Pass to Ware. 3-pointer. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Şengün got a piece of it. It's 2-on-1. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Rockets trail by 15. Outside Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. Şengün, he's open. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Still no points. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Herder. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Houston. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Eason. Now Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And it's Whitmore missing. Outside Herder. And here's Mitchell from outside the arc. Holiday grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Eason, pass to Holiday. Now here's Whitmore. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Whitmore's got 5 points.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Holiday against Mitchell. Pass to Herder. Here's Mann. Over Whitmore. Charlotte, no good that time either. Rockets trail by 10. Smith outside. Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. And the deficit down inside single digits. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Outside man. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Herder to stop the drought. Smith with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Whitmore. It's tipped. Holiday against Mitchell. Pass to Ware. Outside for Mitchell. There's Herder with the three. They get it back. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Mann. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Holiday. Herder's checked in for Charlotte. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
And you look at Green, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's... Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Ware. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Pass to Ball. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And VanVleet has got the ball here for Houston. Down by 15. Now Now here's Whitmore, guarded by Miller. Van Vliet against Ball. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Bridges outside. Miller outside. Pass to Ball. Puts up a three. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Rockets trail by 13. Inside. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Stolen by Thompson. Nifty move. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Charlotte leading by 9. Now Ball. He had 25 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game.
Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Tipped. Pass to Eason. Van Vliet against Herder. Tries again. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Herder. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Ball. 4 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Diabate. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Rockets trail by 10. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength. But his upside on both ends is enormous.
Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks.
Ball passes to Miller. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. He's got 15.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
The Rockets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Smith outside. Here's Thompson. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Charlotte leading by 8. Miller outside. Green against Ball. Pass to Ware. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Amen Thompson. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
And here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. Smith with a screen on Ball. Here's Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Miller hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. A 12-point game. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Intercepted. Here's Diabate. Misses in close. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. Back to Brooks. To the middle. And there's Thompson on the assist by Brooks. Thompson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Ball. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Here's Ware. Shot clock at 6. Pure from three-point range. Ware's got 13.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Back to Green.
2 minutes remaining.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Richard, the former second overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Miles Bridges checked in for Diabate.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Ware. Out to Bridges. Down low. Brooks comes with a double team. Miller, the pass to Ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks against Miller. Van Vliet outside. From 17. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 10.
Picking the defense apart. I doubt that they thought Van Vliet would take that.
Here's Ware, covered by Smith. Ball outside. A minute 4 left to play in the first half. Pass to Ware. Releases. Green with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 11. Smith passes to Green. This one for 3. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Ball outside. Here's Ware. And stolen by Green. They've got numbers. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And Charlotte making a change here. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Green. Ball with it. He has 7. There's 18 seconds left in the second. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Melo knocking down a 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's Charlotte with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
This move improves their shooting. George is consistent and brings a scorer's mindset.
It's going to be fascinating to watch them integrate him into their offense. He can really stretch the floor. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Rockets.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Ball is out there with Ball. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Ball. LaMelo working inside.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
So it's the Rockets now. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside for Brooks. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. Charlotte leading by 8. Ball outside. Green against Ball. Screen by Bridges. Takes a 3. And Lonzo Ball gets a 3. Ball's got 10.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
Here's Brooks. No good off the back of the rim. Charlotte has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Miller against Brooks. Williams passes to Miller. Back to Williams. Ball outside. Miller outside. Over Brooks. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball. Miller's got 19 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Miller. Launches it. Van Vliet misses. Hornets leading by 13. Here's Bridges driving in. Miller on the wing. Here's Ball. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Stolen by Miller. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Green. Sengun, a screen on Ball. Here's Green. Out to Thompson. Outside, Green. To halt the run. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
The kick out to Ball. Williams in the post. Defended by Sengun. Lets it go. Williams misses. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Green. And And here's Brooks. Guarded by Miller. Stolen by Miller. There's Ball with a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ball with a steal. Bridges passes to Ball. Second chance effort. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 21.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Here's Thompson. He's got 13. Pass to Brooks. Back to Thompson. Outside for Brooks. Drops in the three. Brooks has got 8.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Ball passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Van Vliet, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mark Williams. You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 14. And Sengun throw it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Ball against Green. Pass to Bridges. Here's Miller. No good on the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Thompson finds Van Vliet. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
Eason's checked in for Brooks.
Tari Eason.
Here's Ball. He's got 18. Pass to Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And Williams drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Van Vliet, the pass to Sengun. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
It's both from the stripe.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Charlotte leading by 12. Now Ball, a dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. Thompson goes in. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Over Van Vliet. And Ball with a basket. The assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Hornets.
great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of it.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Here's Ball. The contact fails to deter Ball.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Rockets trail by 14. Outside, Green. Van Vliet against Ball. Outside Eason. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. Şengün a screen on Ball. And here's Şengün. And the 3 off target. Williams in the post. Working on Şengün. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. And it's Green missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Williams in the post. Defended by Thompson. Rockets trail by 16. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Charlotte is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Up top Ball, guarded by Van Vliet. Bridges against Thompson. Ball outside. And the shot's good. Ball's got 22 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Şengün a screen on Ball to the inside. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 6 in the quarter.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage now.
Ball passes to Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Green, hounded by Ball. Green against Ball, and it's Green missing. Charlotte leading by 16. Out to Bridges. Ball with it. There's the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Takes a step back. Outside Eason.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here is Green. 16 points for him. Oh, Williams with the block.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of creating even more here in the second.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Outside, Green. To the left wing. Eason, pass to Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got 14 points for the game.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson, and Whitmore subbed in for Van Vliet. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Herder. Ball outside. Now man, Green covering. Here's ball. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And to put things simply, this has not been his ball.
And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges. Herder from long range. He drops it from range. And the Hornets lead by 19.
And Herder knows he has the green light to take these shots, which is why he fires away.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Then the pass to Ball. Eason against Herder for 3. Bridges. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 17. Outside Whitmore. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. From deep. That shot is off. And so it's Charlotte looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Cam Whitmore out there with Shepherd. And it's Eason in at the 3. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Smith. Shot blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Hornets leading by 17. Outside man. Here's Ware, covered by Smith. They grab their own miss. Back to man. And there's a pick. Shoots over Shepherd. The Rockets pull it in.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Smith. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ware. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Shepherd. Deflected. Miller, the pass to man. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Hornets lead by 21. The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Floats one. And there's the rejection. They recover it. Houston with another miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Miller on the wing. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got 23.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Smith. Here's Whitmore outside. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this. Wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Here's Ware, covered by Smith. Outside man. from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Whitmore. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Let's go with a three. That one is off.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Rockets. Van Vliet's checked in.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Ball against Van Vliet. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Capable of very big nights. Van Vliet has the ball in his hands a lot, and that can turn into buckets.
Pass to Miller. And he can't get that one. Eason with some nice D. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Whitmore. And again, it's Houston.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Now here's Ball. Whitmore defending. Pass to Williams. Ball outside. The 3-ball. Second chance shot. And it's Williams with the bucket inside.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Green comes in for Whitmore. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Williams passes to Mitchell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thompson. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Ball passes to Herter. Ball against Green. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Van Vliet. Blocked! Herter from long range. Easton pulls it in. The Rockets have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Ball against Green. And the layup falls.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Charlotte leading by 22. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Bridges finds ball. Back to Bridges. Ball against Green. Bridges, a screen on Green. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. Bridges misses. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strong. Like, you can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
To the paint. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Miller.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And the Hornets with possession here. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Count it. Williams has got 12 points in just the second half.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
Van Vliet with it. Soft touch off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte leading by 23. Williams with the screen. Bridges on the attack. Oh, throw it down. Wow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Brooks outside. Shoots over Miller. No good. A bit long that time. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Brooks with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Now here's Van Vliet. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Williams finds ball. Şengün with a steal. Van Vliet on the wing, hounded by Ball. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün.
Blocking foul called on LaMelo Ball. First personal foul, first team foul.
Ball against Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Şengün. All sorts of time. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Charlotte leading by 23. Now here's Bridges. Miller outside. The three. Brooks with the rebound. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:43 left in the final quarter. Pass to Miller. 4-3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Back to Van Vliet. And here is Thompson. Van Vliet with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And that one drops. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Brandon Miller.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Shoots from 12. Good as the jump shot falls.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And the basket by Bridges.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Offensive board. Out to Thompson. From downtown. Gets the 3-ball to go.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. There's Ball with a 3. Rockets with a rebound. Van Vliet against Ball. Van Vliet outside. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Brandon Miller.